Thank you so much, Michelle, for having me. I really, this is just really super awesome. I really appreciate this opportunity. So, a little bit about me. My name is Veronica Reid, and I was born in Manhattan, and then I moved to North Carolina when I was in about the sixth grade. Lived there up until, and then went to college there. Went to Shaw University, where I majored in elementary education and got a job offer to work in Virginia, in Prince William County, Virginia, to work as a teacher. And that kind of started my teacher educator career. And I had been just doing different positions as a teacher, such as working as a reading specialist, reading teacher, ESOL teacher, classroom teacher, librarian. So I worked a variety of different things in the field of education. So yeah, so brought me to this area, and I've been working in it for about 19 years in the public school system. And now I work as an online reading tutor and reading teacher, where I work with a variety of different students, helping them with tutoring and reading and in math, and also some who need help with homeschooling.
Tell us about why you're here. You want to share with us about the new book, Becoming an Author.
I had always wanted to be an author ever since I was younger. And I had been researching just different things, and I had been telling, just different friends, I definitely want to become an author, but I would start a story and then I would get sidetracked with life and things like that. And then a close friend of mine who I used to work with, she shared with me about a book coach that she was working with on her story. She was working on a coloring book, and she knew how I had been wanting to work on writing. And prior to that, I had been doing research on just going through different publishing companies to see what worked for me. And so I had an opportunity to, she introduced me to her book coach. Her name is Destiny Hawkins. And I was able to get started almost a year ago writing my story. And so my book, and I have a kind of like a sample copy to share. Can I share that?
Yes,
okay. So my book is called How to Fire Your 9 to 5. And in the book, I share 10 steps to break free and work on your own terms. And so it's really cool. It kind of I share my story on how, what I was doing and how I broke free from my 9 to 5. And I kind of talk about, what brought me to that point where, it is time to, open my own business, and, what steps you can take if you're looking for an opportunity in a way to, basically look for your dream. Or if you know what your dream is, my book can help guide you through that way.
Who is your target audience for this?
So I would feel like anybody who is ready to move forward, they feel like they're in a situation at their job where they feel unhappy or unfulfilled. And so my book is for anybody who feels in that position and they're ready to pursue their dreams.
Is there anything that you can share with us that was surprising within all of your discovery methods while writing the book?
Yes. And one of the things that was surprising was just finding out during the process of writing that there were some steps that were a little difficult for me to share my story. In the past, when I would try to do writing of any kind, I wouldn't complete it. So just being able to stick to the completion from beginning to end was a little bit of a challenge, because I was used to not completing perhaps a story that maybe I had thought about. So that's where the book coach came in to really kind of help and guide me through those times where I was just like, okay, I'm not sure if I should go here. I want to take a break from it. And she would kind of help me to guide me along that way.
No. I'm sure you had these thoughts in your mind long before you actually started writing. So How long did it take you to come together fully to get this book written and out so people can enjoy it?
From rough draft to the final production, the process will take about 8 to 12 months. And it really is, step by step, because you do your outline, then you have to, write your story out, go through the edits, maybe go through a second set of edits, making sure that things are right. And maybe even there's another set of edits that you want to go through just to make sure that everything sort of flows when the reader is reading the story.
How can people actually get a copy of your book?
One of the ways that people can get my copy, and I actually have it on social media, but I'll go ahead and send it to you. It's www.fireyour9to5.com. And you can go there and purchase the book. And I also have an order that's coming in this week. So I'm really excited. It'll be my first major, large order of books coming for the people who have pre-ordered. So I'm looking forward to be able to ship those out very soon.
Other tidbits or like those special nuggets that you want to share, not giving away too much information, but any kind of teaser that you want to share with us.
In my book, I will go to page 56 and 57, and it's kind of just talking about overcoming perfection and how, perfectionism is the ultimate fear. People who are perfectionists, they're afraid to really show who they are. But it's important to make sure that you aren't trying to basically put on a front for other people. You want to be who you really authentically are. And that's very important. And so if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to throw perfectionism out the door, because, it's very hard to achieve perfectionism, and you're ending up basically stressing yourself out, trying to create something that really isn't authentically you. So you want to be yourself.
Of being an entrepreneur, I really appreciate that. That absolutely helps me. Now, I know you mentioned how people can purchase your book and get your copies of your book. Are you planning on doing any kind of special events or book signings, or people can see you in person? I know we still have COVID, but
right. I do plan on having an event in the fall, and it'll be to be announced very soon. We're just kind of working out the logistics of everything and just kind of see how things are going. Like you said, with the situation going on with the pandemic and everything, want to make sure that everything is safe. So, but I do plan on something coming up. And so I would like for people, they can follow me on social media. They, send me a friend request to follow and see what's going on, or they can follow me on IG or on my other business page, Reach Scholars Tutoring, and they can follow me there to see what's going on, because I'll post just different things happening with what I'm doing and, any events that are happening with the book.
If you want to go ahead and repeat just your social media and contact information so people will know how to get in touch with you.
I am on Facebook under the name Veronica, Veronica Akins Reid. And then for Instagram, under Reach Scholars Tutoring LLC. And that's all one handle. And then I'm also located on LinkedIn under the name Veronica Reid.
Awesome. And I just want to put this out there too. I know it doesn't seem like it's that far away, but we're coming up on the holiday season. So this will be a great option for people to, gift someone.
This will be a great gift to give somebody, most definitely.
Thank you again for sharing all of your wisdom and your information, and we're looking forward to reading the book. And tell us about any other books that you might be writing in the future that might be interesting too.
Yes, most definitely. That's a goal of mine. That's definitely happening.
Thank you again, Veronica. I'm so happy for you.